Hi everyone, welcome to this edition of West Island News. My name is Hannah Johnston and I have the pleasure of being joined by Mr. Cesar Brunet. Nice to meet you.
Same thing for you, Anna.
Yes. And now you are the coordinator of the program here?
I'm pretty much the coordinator for the auto program in the West Island Career Center. So we have a program for the DEP and auto mechanics, and we have an EV course for the students and for the trade, the people in the trade to be up to par with the new vehicles.
Okay, and we're here today at the event in collaboration with the Service de Police de Montréal, and it's a catalytic converter event. Do you want to explain sort of what's going on here today?
Yeah, so a lot of vehicles like on the CRVs, Hyundais, they have their catalytic converters stolen. So what we're doing is we're putting a kind of tattoo on the catalytic converters. So we're grinding them down, we're putting a serial number, engraving it on the catalytic converters, so that they're marked and logged in with the SPVM. And so if someone would take one and bring it to a recycler, it would be noted that it's a stolen catalytic converter.
Mm-hmm. And what is it about these converters that are so valuable? Why are they stolen?
It's the rare earth metals that are inside them. So some on the black market are worth $1,000. So a brand new one can cost between $2,000 and $5,000 depending on the product. But that's why they have to find a way to mark them. You know, so especially on hybrid vehicles and Hyundais and Hondas, we have a problem with that.
Mm-hmm. And what can somebody do if they notice that their converter has been stolen?
There's not much they can do. They call their insurance today and they have them replaced. But where it's frustrating is when it happens multiple times to the same customer, because it's always the same product that it happens to. Some vehicles, a catalytic converter, are mounted on the engine, so you cannot cut them off. But on some vehicles, they're mounted underneath the car. And because the trend today is SUVs, so it's easy just to go underneath and take a little electric saw and cut it in like 3 minutes, you know.
Okay. And is there any preventative measures car owners can take, besides from what you're doing here today?
And park it in a garage.
Yeah.
That's about it, you know. Some people install cages and all kinds of devices underneath the car. On big trucks, you install alarm systems on the catalytic converter. But it's because they're much more expensive. That's what happens, you know. So it gets expensive to pay $10 a month for an alarm system on your catalytic converter. You know?
Right. Well, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. Is there anything else you wanted to share about the West Island Career Center?
It's a beautiful center, and we're always looking for good students in all our programs in health and business and auto mech.
Great. Thank you so much for your time. Appreciate it. Students from the West Island Career Center, Chris and Luca. Would you guys like to sort of explain what you're doing here today?
The process we're doing here today is putting a sticker on the catalytic converters that basically says that they're now insured. So these cars, they tend to maybe park in malls or something, and then they come back and there's no catalytic converter anymore. The car's loud, it's polluting, it smells bad. Now we can't prevent that, but at least the catalytic converter is insured, so the person who had it stolen can at least get one back. It's not a permanent fix, but it's a good fix. So what we're doing today is we're bringing in cars quickly. We got a lot of people coming in and out. We put the stickers on their catalytic converters, bring the cars out, and that's the process today.
Great. And how long are you guys here for today? How many cars do you plan on servicing?
Well, so far we've done about 5. But we were expecting at least like anywhere between 30 to 35 cars. Well, expecting. There probably going to be more, but the more we get, the more better. So
it's only been a little over an hour.
Yeah, and we've done like 10 cars total. So
Great.
Yeah.
And this is a free event, right, for the community in collaboration with the police?
Pretty sure it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a preventative measure, so we don't have to like see these crimes happen a lot, because catalytic converters are really expensive. Like for the one on like a CRV, it can go up to like $1,000, and it's a really easy gain for these criminals. But we're gonna try and prevent that.
And even with the sticker, they might still get stolen, but it's more for the customer. It's at least they can have an insured catalytic converter come back to them, so I don't have to keep paying for a catalytic converter that gets stolen.
Yeah.
Great. Well, thank you so much for your time. Thanks for everything that you're doing today. We really appreciate it.
No problem.
No problem.
Thanks.